go live. Alright, we've started. Do that. We're live now. Let's list the stream. I don't know how that works. What's the opposite of unlist? Is it to like make public? That's kind of lame, isn't it? Just see how many people roll in. Pipple are already showing up. Hello, Pipple. So nice of you to come, Pipple. See if the chat on screen works. Yeah, chat on screen seems to be working. Changing the streaming setup changes a lot. Big Jet TV is live. You can't watch, no worries. People have different priorities unless I'm being clowned here. I see. Nice one. Let me know if I'm too soft or anything. Also, the audio can and probably will cut out at some point because I'm still teething with this new system I've set up. Hello everyone. Thanks for showing up. We've got Andy here. That's good. It's good to have a mod around. I'm not your real dad. That's true. We'll be starting soon. Let people roll in, of course, or however else they'd like to arrive. They don't have to roll in. I'm not going to mandate that kind of thing. Hello everyone. Thanks for saying hi. I hope everyone's mental health is good, and if it's not, I hope it gets better. We're going to be talking about some theories today. Don't you love it? I mean, obviously it's in the title, and it's also just what we do here, so you should have figured that bit out. If you didn't know that already, I'm sorry, you're going to have a tough time today. Why does coffee make you irritable? That's a good question. Do you drink a lot of coffee? Maybe you should drink less or more coffee. Oh, I am your real dad. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, we'll be going for, I don't know, an hour maybe. I don't want to be around for too long. I've got other shit to do. But I love streaming so much. So we'll just see what we can do. I've been posting the VODs to the second channel, as you may have seen. People seem to like that. I like it too. Cleans up this channel, keeps the VODs public elsewhere. Yeah, it's pretty good. The dreadful beeping is absent. I don't know. I'm still not entirely sure, but like I'm pretty sure that I was being clowned. That's okay. Hello, dog meat. Yeah, the audio can and will cut out. Just let me know, please, in the chat, and hopefully I'll notice soon after it happens. And I'll just reconnect the sound card. That seems to fix it. You finally caught a stream. That's fantastic. I finally did a stream. You just submitted your theory. Just now. Just this moment. Let me have a look. Let me clown on you in real time. Bran is everyone. I'm sure I'll have to talk about that someday, but not today. I don't think we'll be doing any music today. Sorry to tell you. I've been having difficulty getting the piano to sound through the sound card on stream. It's fucking weird. I'll figure it out someday soon. I am still living on the racetrack, but we'll be fine. Anything else? Anyone have anything else? Beep, a bumpin' song. Whoa, Nightbot. Okay, I haven't turned Nightbot off with the deleting stuff in caps. Oh, look at that. That displays on screen. That's cool. I'm an actual streamer now. I've got the actual streaming. I'm a streamer. All right. When are we starting? Should probably start sometime soon. I've just got a list of theories we're going to talk about today. Just me, just you and me today. No one. We don't need anyone else. I've got my list selected. Then I'm gonna catch up on super chats because I know that I missed a lot of them in the streams from 3 months ago. But let's not worry about that. Yeah, I'll be catching up on those. And then I'll probably go to bed because it's past midnight already. Yeah, I want to get back to this stuff soon. Doing it way more frequently, which I'll be able to, in coming weeks, years, months, days, hours. Well, it looks like we've got, some people. There's some people here. 145, 146, That's a number of people. Oh, the view count is completely fucked. It is just not working. Hang on, what's going on there? Can I fix that? I mean, it's a view count. We don't need a view count. I just want it to work. Why isn't it working? I set it up and everything. This is some bullshit. Okay, we'll just get rid of it. We don't need it. There we go. Can make the chat box bigger if I wanted. But I don't want to. Smash or pass Gardevoir? You know what? I respect Gardevoir, but I'm not attracted to her. I did watch the Markiplier video, and I haven't watched Markiplier in fucking years. And man, I had such a great time. Like, if that's the only Markiplier video you're gonna watch in this decade, watch that one. Why did I acknowledge it? It caught my eye. Smash or pass with the Song of Ice and Fire characters. That's not a bad idea. I want to go through some old fucking BuzzFeed trivia quizzes. I think that'd be a fun stream exercise. I just like hanging out, talking about Game of Thrones, hanging out with people in my community. I've made a community. It's weird. I never intended to do that, but here we are. Yeah, let's get on with it. Let's start talking some theories. I'm gonna try integrating some color coding because a patron keeps insisting that it's a good idea, and I'm willing to hear him out. So let's do it. Oh, we've got so many brilliant people here. Nightbot deletes. Green lamp time. Oh my god. Alright, let's do it. Maybe I won't do it. Maybe the whole stream will be waiting for the stream to start. Does that happen? Does anyone ever do that? That's a pretty big ball move. How do I feel about Guard Barbin? I am Guard Barbin. That's me, baby. Is now an okay time to stream? I always feel as though it's a good time to stream, and then people say like, oh, why don't you ever stream at good time? Dude, it's fucking past midnight here. I'm going out of my way to make it a good time for people across the world. I have a global audience. I need to cater to them. And the people I'm disadvantaging the most are my people. So go fuck yourself. Will this be in the stream in which Glidus finally admits that Quentin... I'm not gonna finish reading that sentence. Where's part 4? It's not on Glidus. No, okay, so that's a good question. That one's still up on this channel. It's still up on the main channel because it's with Alt-Shift-X. It's 4 hours long. I feel like it's big enough and worthy enough to remain on the main channel. Also, it has like 100,000 views, which... That's fucking crazy for a live stream where I get on with what basically amounts to just this guy I know, and we just shoot the shit for a couple hours. How many views does that have? Oh my god, it has 115,000 views. Yeah, no, that's staying on there. I'm so happy he did that with me. That was so nice of him. I want to get other people on too someday. That'd be cool. I have zero feelings about Total Warhammer 3 because I have zero feelings about Warhammer and zero feelings about Total War games. So, sorry. Complete the piss takes? That's a great idea. Maybe I will. Alright. Man, Nightbot is going nuts. Maybe I need to tell him to calm down, but maybe people should stop spamming. uh. Alright, let's start. Let's talk some theories. You ready? Let's do it. Hang on, gotta open the thing and go to this thing. There we go. I may have to get rid of chat. In fact, I think I probably should. Oh, you know what? I was gonna do this thing where I record the main monitor separately and then upload that as the VOD, because then I wouldn't have the chat in the way, and I can keep chat on screen in the stream, but it's not gonna be in the way in the VOD. But it's not working at the moment. I got it working fine like a week ago, and now it's not working. So whatever. Bye, chat. Alright, it's just me and you now, computer. Let's get down to business. Our first, I'm really excited to talk about this one. Our first theory today comes from, hang on, who sent this in? I might as well read out who sent them in, because the whole thing does have like a name place to put in. Okay, Wilbur Wagons sent this one in, and my thoughts on it are going to be pretty obvious pretty quickly, but I just want to use it as a like launching point. And what this person sent in is that A Song of Ice and Fire is an adaptation of the lyrics of The Battle of Evermore, which, if you don't know, is a song by Led Zeppelin from Led Zeppelin 4, the 1971 album, which is just fucking fantastic. It's one of the best rock albums ever. And just by fucking happenstance, I was listening to this album earlier today, and I was listening to the lyrics, and I was like, oh man, that one theory that someone submitted in August. Oh man, it takes so long to do things. Yeah. I thought, yeah, let's talk about this. Oh, dude. Okay, it's working. Cool. Welcome back, everyone. Can someone tell me exactly how long the audio had been dropped for? Because I went on for a while there. Dude, that was for a while. It was like as soon as I went away from the chat. Oh, that's fucked up, man. I'm gonna have to start over. Dude. Did I not say this would happen? Oh, I foresaw this. I saw it in the flames. Okay, let's start over. Battle of Evermore is a song from Led Zeppelin's incredible 1971 album, Untitled, which we usually refer to as Led Zeppelin 4 because it's their fourth album. I was listening to this album earlier today and I thought, hey, let's talk about this theory that someone submitted to me in August because I take forever to do anything. Okay, cool. That's where we picked up. Okay, so this person, Wilbur Wagons in the server, I think, who also goes by George R.R. Martin for some reason, uses the lines "Prince that was promised," Prince of Peace, to mean Jon Snow, because Robert Plant sings about the Prince of Peace in the Battle of Evermore. Daenerys as the Queen of Light, as referenced in the song. Cersei as the Tyrant, and I don't know, I think that these ideas are a bit too general to be chalked up to this story. Especially, we'll get into more detail a bit later. He calls the Dark Lord, as Plant sings, the Great Other, or the Others in general, and the Dragon of Darkness is Drogon or Balerion. And I think it's quite cool that this person's gone to the effort of connecting A Song of Ice and Fire to the Battle of Evermore, which, by the way, is a fucking phenomenal song with a dual mandolin, which is Plant and... No, it's not Plant, it's Page and Jones playing them. Sandy Denny, a guest vocalist, which they... is the only guest vocalist on Led Zeppelin songs, I think. At least the only woman. Yeah, so that's cool, but it's weird that you stopped before you got to the line that said the ring wraiths ride in black, because the Battle of Evermore is very explicitly about Lord of the Rings. It's also about the wars of Scottish independence. You know how artists are going to take different ideas and put them into their own work. So there's that. Battle of Evermore is absolutely referential to Lord of the Rings, as is a few other Led Zeppelin songs. Ramble On from, I think it's Led Zeppelin 2 that song's on. Misty Mountain Hop is about, the fucking Misty Mountains from The Hobbit. And then I think Stairway to Heaven also, this one doesn't get talked about as much. I think Stairway to Heaven has Tolkien references in it as well. It's not I don't think it's about Lord of the Rings, but the language used in the third verse when Plant's like, there's a feeling I get when I look to the west and my spirit is crying for leaving. That sounds to me like Frodo leaving for Valinor, or at least looking for the release of going to Valinor at the beginning of the Age of Man. So it's obvious that Plant was obsessed with Lord of the Rings. Maybe not obsessed. He was just a big fan of them. It was the early 70s. Lord of the Rings was experiencing a bit of a revival in popularity. So yeah, it's really cool. This what's the intertextuality of using of having direct references to the art that inspires you in your own work, and I think that it's pretty cool of Led Zeppelin to have done that. I don't think it was cool of them to plagiarize all those songs or predate on those young women page, but that in particular was cool. Long live Zeppelin. But I don't think A Song of Ice and Fire is George retelling the Battle of Evermore, which itself is a retelling of the Battle of Pelennor Fields from Lord of the Rings. So there you go. I like, well done, but it's not, and I don't. Um, I don't even know if Led Zeppelin really fits in with what we know about George's taste in music. You know, because he's a hippie, right? He's an old school hippie. He's into like. Actually, we've never hung out. I don't know what he listens to. He drove me in his van once to pick up pizza from his favorite place in Jersey, but he had the radio on for traffic updates, so he loves Zepp. You reckon? I'd love to see sources on this stuff. I want to know more about. Yeah, Janis Joplin. I have heard that. Yeah. Yeah, I should reread Armageddon Rag. It's been like 7 years. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to color code things because I've been told to. So, how am I going to do this? Right, the color coding is going to be about how likely I think it is that we'll get an answer to this stuff. And you know what? For this theory, I think... Oh, it doesn't show up. That window doesn't show up. That's weird. I've got a window here for the color selection, but it doesn't... It's not there. That's interesting. Where's the friggin... That? Oh, no. Why you do this? Oh, hang on. I'll just select... It's around there. That's the color I want, kind of. Maybe a bit brighter than that. Bit paler. Yeah, that'll do. Now, I think that anyone could just go up to George and ask him, hey, how about that Battle of Evermore? And he'll just give them a straight up answer. George, I'm pretty sure George does lie to fans sometimes, but if someone asked him, hey, is your entire magnum opus a reference to a Led Zeppelin song? He'd be like, yeah, no. So, yeah, I don't think this is it. I wouldn't really mind if it was. I think it does kind of take away from the story if it is just one big reference to a song from the 70s. And I also don't think it's ever going... Well, I think it's just kind of 50-50 if anyone ever asks him. Now that however many people... 200, 300... Whoa, YouTube stats are all over the place. 338 people have watched me talk about this. Maybe one of you will ask George if A Song of Ice and Fire is entirely just a reference to the Battle of Evermore. But don't do that. Don't waste your opportunity to talk to George R.R. Martin on that. Okay, let's move on. Okay, our second one today is, oh boy, we're going to talk about... Danny's miscarriage. Hang on. The theory here is Danny's miscarried naturally. That there was... Okay. Dude, I'm so sick of this. Dude, it's fine. Stop yelling at me. Okay, so yeah, I need to figure out what's going on here. I bought this sound card like 2 weeks ago, maybe something like that, and it's mostly great. It's just I've been having shaky connections like today, and that's it. Um, it only connects via FireWire, and like, what computer has FireWire these days? I mean, PC obviously. Macs still use that kind of thing, but I had to get a custom PCIe card to connect it, which I don't know. It should be working fine, but it just fucks up every now and then. Maybe the power's loose. I'll check on that later. Not now. Alright, Danny miscarried naturally. So, most people reckon that Rhaego was gonna be born, and Miri fuckled with Danny in some way, because you know when Danny passes out after the ritual or during the ritual, she's still pregnant. And then when she wakes up, I don't have my baby's gone. What happened to my baby? And Miri's like, your baby was, look, man, your baby was fucking weird, so we just left it out. And Jorah's like, yeah, dude, the baby was pretty weird. But there's no evidence to corroborate any of this, and also there's no direct implication that Miri did that. Danny instantly assumes that Miri did that, but the only indication is that, you know, Miri was in there fucking with stuff. And I will give this some credence. Baby was half dragon, so no loss. Well, I mean, good one. But again, there's no actual. We don't know if the baby actually was half dragon. It could have just been a normal kid. The baby could have been born and just like passed off or killed or something. So, you know, the core of this theory is that Miri didn't cause a miscarriage. Okay? And I think that's actually not too unlikely. I don't know if I like it really. And I'll get this one out of the way. I do not think that this will ever come up. I don't think we'll get an answer to that. So, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I think that Miri, her mission was not to stifle Dothraki incursions into her native land. I mean, that may have been a part of what she did, but I think that her main drive, her mission, was to birth the dragons. That's what I think she was doing. Call me a weirdo, but that's just who I am. Yeah, Miri is based. This is true. So, in that video I made a billion years ago, I said that Miri took Rhaego's soul. I use the word soul. It's just, you know what I mean. George is all about this mystical, spiritual stuff where people's essences, their minds go about all over the place. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean by soul or life force or any of that shit. And used that essence to bring the petrified egg back to life so that it could be hatched, and that was Rhaegal. So that's what I said I thought happened. Do I still think that video is old? I still pretty much do think that. So I don't like this. I think there's decent chance for it. I'm gonna put it like here-ish. That's about yeah, that's where that's gonna go. And of course, I also don't think that we'll get a concrete answer on that pretty much ever. Okay, what am I thinking about? I'm telling you what I'm thinking about. Okay, who's next? Who's next on the chopping block? Okay, here's another one about Miri and the ritual to do all that stuff she did. So this one goes that this was submitted by Joel, by the way. I should have said who submitted the last one. I'm so bad at this. People tell me I'm a good streamer. They're lying. It's not true. Okay, Jake sent that last one. Thank you, Jake. This one says that the shadows described in Miri's tent, which are a great wolf and a man wreathed in flames, are none other than the Great Other and R'hllor. This is supposed to link the Starks with the Great Other, but with the wolf, right? I will read their elaboration as well. A couple chapters later, Maester Luwin is attacked by Shaggy Dog in the crypts and drops the torch, casting large shadows of Shaggy Dog and Summer on the wall, which is shadow of a great wolf. which is what Miri saw in the tent. Okay. Now, that's a cool connection, isn't it? George does this a lot. He uses the same imagery in cheeky little ways that we all love to pick up on. I don't think I am bad at this, and I think that's rude of you to say, Andy. I'm kidding, and I know you are too. Yeah, so the thing with this is I don't believe that the Great Other and R'hllor exist. So I hang on, let me write this on. And let me give the color. Miri saw it's apostrophe H-double-L, right? And I'll just put G-O. Go! Maybe I shouldn't put G-O. I'll write it out. And Great Other. Everyone. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry. Calm down. We'll be right. But yeah, I should put the sign back up. Thanks for telling me, everyone. Yeah, so I don't think this Great Other thing exists. I think that's George having fun with words. Like othering is a psychological concept, as we all know. But when you otherize someone, you try to reject their humanity, their experience as a person, so that you can. I'm not good at explaining things I'm not very knowledgeable on. Because I'm not a psychologist. I don't know this shit. But you go out of your way to express someone else as an other, so that you can literally demonize them, and that's what the others are in the story. They're things that the people in our story don't understand, and therefore are demons. Now, the others, they do seem pretty fucking demonic. We've all read the prologue of A Game of Thrones, and in the show, of course, they are fucking demons. Like that's just what they are. They're just evil, and that's one of the things I hate the most about the show, and what I look forward to most about this. I'd be really disappointed if it turned out that the others really were just, spooky ice demons, and that's all it was. They were just evil the whole time. Yeah, join the Discord. It's good in there mostly. So that's why I don't think Miri saw those things specifically, like in a literal sense. Hi, Hey Docs. Thanks for sending me that. The Not a Blog. I get all of my Game of Thrones news from Hey Docs. He's the only reputable source. He just sends me DMs on Discord, and that's how I learn about new stuff in the Game of Thrones. Okay, Miri saw R'hllor and the Great Other. I think maybe someone. Oh, here's the thing. She probably may think that she saw that, just like how Melisandre thinks that R'hllor is speaking to her, whereas I don't think that the God in universe really exists, because does George write stories where capital G God actually exists? I don't think he does. I haven't read everything the man's written, but I'm pretty sure he's not so into the idea of genuine divine beings actually getting up in people's heads. I think it's usually other people, other tangible forces manipulating people. So that's why I don't think that this is a thing. Hey Vlad. What are people saying? Europe stream? I always stream at a time like this. It's as for being revealed. Oh wait, hang on. I need to put it where I think it goes. I like that. I like the interpretation that Miri would think that she saw R'hllor and the Great Other, and I like the connection to the imagery in that chapter with Luwin a little later. But I don't think she actually saw R'hllor and the Great Other. So I'm going to put it here. If that's cool with all of you. and I don't think we will be hearing about this anytime soon. Hang on, let me go select the color. I've got to select the color. There we go. Yeah, I don't think we'll be hearing about this. Europe gang, rise up. No, Miri didn't do anything wrong. Is my position. I mean, it depends on what you like. That's kind of a moral judgment question, isn't it? Yeah. So even if her mission was just to kill Drogo and fuck Danny over, I think she's well within her rights to do that. But I don't think that that's actually what she was there to do. I think there's more going on. But one day I might make a video about that. Okay, we're going to change gears. Whew. Sorry about that, everyone. Not only did the cord that so the sound card failed for whatever reason. It's been happening. Whew. The cord that I needed to unplug and plug back in fell down the back of my desk, so that's why it took me a moment there. I noticed immediately, so you didn't miss any commentary. Whew. Yeah, it scared me too. I'm gonna have a sip of drink. Delicious drink. I hope you don't mind too much. I'm doing everything I can. Wonder if there's anything I can change. I'll worry about it later. Yeah, it's like I'm still here with us. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the actual subject of today's thumbnail. We're gonna talk about Rob. Okay, that's so fucking annoying, man. The Okay, this is just getting silly. Um, so Rob Borg, Reynold Westling. Some people think that during the Red Wedding, because Rob is pretty much definitely a warg, that his and we know that wargs can live on, have a second life in something that they have in an animal they have a connection with. That the Rog warbed Reynold Westerling, his squire, who we barely ever hear about. Yeah, him, because they had a magical connection. No, this did not happen. And it's going down here. I don't like it. I mean, it's funny, but no way. And if it actually happens, I hate it. Okay, we got that one done before the audio fucked up. Fuck yes. Yeah, no, that was stupid. But it does come from a much more agreeable theory, that being that Rob walked Grey Wind when he died. So yeah, there is the line. Who says it? Oh my god, I can't. Was it Varamir who said that? Who commented of Ghost that it would be that's an animal worthy of a king, you know, as a second life, and that gets people thinking about, hey, kings going into second lives with wolves, you know. Is Reynold a knight? Maybe he. For fuck's sake. Okay, all I was saying that is that yes, Reynold was not Rob Squire. Roland was Rob Squire. Um, you cannot be serious, dude. Okay, we might have to call this one early. Actually, okay, so I might get a USB microphone that's less likely to fuck up like this, because I like this sound card is so much better, obviously, because I can come to you through my beautiful Rode NT1. But having a USB microphone is just much less likely to fuck up. Okay, the numbers. What numbers? Okay, so did Rob Wog? I like this. Um, dude, I can barely think because of this shit. My robot voice. For fuck's sake. Hang on. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. Dude, what the test? Oh my, what the? I have no idea, man. Is it still static? I'm so confused. Okay, I think it sounds okay now. Thanks, Simcoe. I was gonna do super chats. God damn. I really wanted to do them, like with this. Tywin is the Dusky Woman. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Okay. Okay. This is not the final placement of this. I think, actually, given the way Dance begins, we don't know exactly when. Maybe we do know when George wrote the Dance prologue. If he was thinking about this stuff when he wrote A Storm of Swords, warging into a warg's animals. But it's obvious that Robb was a warg, and, his connection with Grey Wind was strong enough that he could have warged into Grey Wind at the end. Now, the thing with Reynold is that warging into humans is not something Robb could have done. So, there you go. I could elaborate on that, but we're running on borrowed time here. Robb was going. Did it happen? I think it's possible that it happened. I don't think we'll ever find out about it. By the way, I think this is one of those, we'll just be talking about this till the cows come home. I mean, the thing with most of them is that we won't find out about them because the books will never come out. But I like the idea. I don't mind it. It actually is going to stay there. You know what? Fuck it. You submitted the Robb warging theory. Good for you. Is there anything I missed about this theory? Let me. I'll read the input, the thing someone put in. There it is. Make sure the audio is still running. Okay. All right. This one's. All right, this one's paired with Jon warging Ghost. Now, this is one I'm pretty sure we will find out about. I think that the next book, if it comes out, will include an answer to this question. Either Jon will have warged Ghost or he won't have. And I think I would like it if he did. And I think that he did, because here's the thing. A Dance with Dragons opens with a warg going into their animal upon death. Varamir Sixskins has his little escapade where he goes about his mind's like, should I try to invade your body? Or should I try to invade your body? And he settles on his wolf, isn't it? Whose name escapes me. But yeah, so people think, well, what's the point of that prologue if that idea never comes back in a more important way? And the important way people think it will come back in is Jon warging Ghost upon death. And but people are actually looking for this in the show as well, or at least I was when Jon died in the show. We were like paying attention to Ghost's every movement. Like, oh, is that Jon in there? Is viewership way fucking down? No, it's not. Okay. Wow, thanks for sticking around, everyone. That is not what I expected. What if Ghost warged Jon? Yeah, so Jon warging Ghost upon death. I think it's likely. I would like it if it happened. So I don't think it's definite, but by no means. But I do love the idea. I'd like it if it happened. I think we will find out. And I think it will have happened in some capacity. Either Jon remains in Ghost for a while, or like Ghost is like a vessel for Jon's life while his body is busy being dead. Now, I believe if I listed these correctly, this leads us into our next one, which is that Jon comes back as Ghost. So let me find the people who submitted that, and we'll read them out loud. Okay, so we've got from Oedipus Complex, who I think is in the Discord, or at least was back in September when they submitted this. Oh no, that's August. Is that August? Holy shit. I've got a lot of catching up to do. John returns of his ghost. Because John is a warg and has been shown to have the ability to... Yeah, it's basically what I just said. Rob's last words were Greywind. John's last words were Ghost. So there you go. Yeah, the theory that a Dream of Spring will come out, we've actually talked about that already. So, you missed out. Funny. So what was I talking about? John comes back as Ghost. And we absolutely will find out about this, so it's staying green. John comes back as Ghost. And I don't know what the comes back part is about. How about let's just say John becomes Ghost. Excuse me. When I highlight you, yeah, thank you. Okay, John becomes Ghost. Now, this is basically... It's almost the same theory as this, but it's like... the story will continue with John in... like, as Ghost, right? At least for some amount of time, I believe, is the idea. Let me check what the other people have said about this in my submissions. How has that number appeared that many times? Okay. Oh, that's not what that person said. Weird. Why did I say that? Hang on, let me find the other one. There it is. John stays in Ghost. John won't be revived. Okay, so this is a more like definite, hey, this is what's gonna happen. Who submitted this? Mitt with a confidence of 3 out of 5. Final words of Ghost might be the point of... Yeah, it's the point of Varamir's prologue, and the heroes die in this story. That's another point that you could say is in this one's favor. Okay. So yeah, I think it's very likely that... In fact, I'm going to move it a bit further over. That John does enter Ghost's body. Don't read into that. Don't take that one out of context. When he dies. John stays as Ghost. This one, I'd like it if and we are back. There's this idea that there is this idea. What the fuck was I saying? This is so distracting, man. What is it? What was I talking about? I was on a roll. Oh yeah, that there will be no more John point of view chapters in any future books published or otherwise. Oh hi everyone, I'm back. Yeah, so what do I think about this? We'll definitely find out, obviously, if John becomes Ghost. Or maybe, actually, you know what? There's a slight chance that he will have become Ghost, but he won't be able to tell us about it. Like, there'll be no clear indication that he did. I think that there's a possibility of that, so I'm going to make it a little further towards red in this new color I've invented, which is halfway between green and red. I like it. I do. I would like it if John just was his dog now, or at least for a while. However, it's just not as likely because it requires more. What you call it? Well, first of all, it's predicated on that earlier theory happening. It's predicated on this happening. So it has to be less likely than that, right? So we kind of have to put it here. I'm not as invested in it, right? So it's still great. I'm going to put it here. That's where that one goes. There we go. John comes back as Sir Alistair. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Ha 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 ha. Then we've got this separate one about Ghost being Okay, so this one is that Ghost is being warged by an like outside power. The ones written here are Bloodraven and Benjen. Let's get into that. 1-7. Okay. Ooh, there's a race on. So this one is that Benjen fucking died, but his soul went into Ghost. This is weird. Apparently this person who submitted it thinks that In Deep Geek made a video about it. I haven't watched every In Deep Geek video, and I'm not going to, just to find a source for this one theory. Hang on. Let me rephrase this as Benjen Wargs. Args! Benjen Wargs Ghost. Please be running. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it like this so I can keep an eye on the... Whoa, I'm not going to do it like that. I can't read that far. I should have put my glasses on, hey. Right, so the idea of this one is that Benjen's death, life, existence at all, is kind of a Chekhov's Chekhov. So this person's tied it in with Ghost's strange behavior. Ghost does find the dragon glass at the fist. And, Ghost is fucking weird, it turns out. Watch, So, I'm livid. This was like happening, once every couple hours before I started streaming. And now it's happening every couple minutes. Anyway. Yeah, watch... It's one of the Preston Night's Watch series. I can't remember which one. Is it War of the Raven? I can't remember. Just watch all of his videos. Don't worry about it. I don't think that Benjen walked go. I don't think that. Firstly, I don't think that Benjen is straight up dead in that kind of. So the show is kind of said, I died and then I didn't die when they brought Benjen back. What a twist. And I kind of think that there's going to be something like that. Maybe he is just fucking dead, and maybe we'll never find out anything about that. I actually wouldn't mind that. But I don't think that Benjen warged Ghost, an animal with which he had zero relationship, using an ability that he never showed any... Well, I mean, some people think he was the Knight of the Laughing Tree and that he warged the horse, but... No. So I'm going to say we won't find out about this, but only because it's not true. Actually, there's a chance that we find out about it in that we find out something else about Benjen. So the way the color coding works is that red means I don't think we'll ever hear about it. Green means I think we will definitely hear about it. It's about confirmation, right? That's what the color coding is. For people who showed up late, you gotta be punctual for these things, okay? Who's next? Right, yes. The next one is that Ghost is being walked by Bloodraven. Bloodraven walks Ghost. And this one has a few more legs going on. It's not a biped. It's at least an arthropod. So, Bloodraven, you definitely get the impression that he has the capacity to do this kind of thing, right? And as I mentioned earlier, Ghost is kind of weird. So... he also directs, Ghost's weird behavior directs John to do certain things that you would think Bloodraven wants to happen. Right, I think this is also in that Preston series. So, yeah, I think I like this a lot more. The worst part is, I don't know immediately when it cuts out. I think I'm noticing pretty quickly now, but I just don't know what the last thing I said before it cut out was. So, Bloodraven walks Ghost. There's that yeah, Ghost is weird. His behavior is fucked up, and it leads John to do things you'd think Bloodraven wants him to do. I like the idea. It fits in quite well. Bloodraven is the kind of person who want to do this. Is it more of a three-eyed crow thing though? Like, could it be a brand thing? I don't know. But hang on. Do I have another microphone? I have another mic. Yes, hang on. Can you hear that? You should be able to. Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's my Sennheiser E385. It's running through the same sound card though, so it'll have the exact same problem. Good question. I do have a USB microphone elsewhere in the house, but I'm not gonna go run find it right now. We'll deal. Yeah. Oh, by the way, regardless of time traveling brand stuff, I think it's pretty, like, first of all, I think that series is going super well. I think Preston's knocking it out of the park with that one. But I think it should be clear to see that Bloodraven and the Three-Eyed Crow are not the same entity. I think that's probably the main thing. That's like the foremost argument I would make based on that. Okie dokie. Bloodraven was ghost. Where do I want to put this? Yeah, it's somewhere up here. Yeah. Maybe not so far to definitely, because, you know, of all the... No, actually, I was going to say stuff about how warging isn't actually that explicitly common in the story, so maybe we go a bit nuts with saying, oh, this is warged behavior, this person's warging that, but no, Ghost is weird. Bloodraven could do this, and the things that Ghost leads John to do are in favor of Bloodraven, like him, or at least we think they could be something Bloodraven wants, or this Three-Eyed Raven person. Yeah, so it can stay basically here. It's a point of discussion. I'm just here to talk about theories. That's all. We might even leave it there, actually, because I'm having so much fun, guys. Yeah, I think we should call it there, and we'll finish this off soon. I'll come back soon to finish this off, to finish my list. That's really annoying. And read those super chats out, because I know people have been waiting for that. So I won't put the VOD up for this straight away. I'll do that second part to this stream, I guess, because this is kind of an aborted run. But yeah, sorry about that, everyone. Not really anything I have control over, but next time I will have a USB mic on hand in case this keeps happening, but I'll try to cure the problem before I do this again. Before we do leave, I want to know what everyone thought of the color coding. I know we didn't get too much of a chance to show it off, but I was told to try it, and now I've tried it. So I just want to hear some opinions. Let me know. I'm not too sold on it, honestly. You like it? People like it. Okay. Wow, I was not expecting that strong of a... Have a key in the corner? That's not a bad idea. You know what? The bottom right corner is pretty empty most of the time anyway, because there aren't too many theories that I think will happen that I hate. In the books, at least. In the show, definitely. Oh no, imagine showing up right now. That's sad. Yeah. Maybe I'll even do this tomorrow. Like, literally 24 hours from now. Or from the start of this one. If I can fix this. You like colors? All right, we'll do colors. Fuck it. Everyone likes it. I'll ask again at the end of next time. We'll get different people's opinions on them. Yeah. Sorry, everyone. What else do we want to talk about here? I don't know. Maybe I should talk more next time. Don't want to spoil too many things I've got in the got in the oven. See, as soon as you're not like distracted by talking about theories, the audio is going to be fine forever. Exactly. Imagine the mic works really well now. Exactly. Andy, leave people alone. Stop bullying them into joining the Discord. I'm gonna leave the Photoshop screen up for a little bit, just so people who are showing up have a chance to look at what we talked about today. Whoa, I've got a bunch of DMs from randoms. Oh, someone dropped by just to tell me I'm awesome. That's nice. Thank you. You're awesome. I mean, yeah, you should join the Discord. I am in the Discord. Like, it's not your typical community place where the YouTuber makes the place and then just finds someone to do it for them. I'm not there as much as I used to be, but I probably will be. Face reveal when you're a fake fan. The reason that the colors are like not entirely saturated is because I think it'd be a bit harsh. Actually, the fuck? Oh, it's back. Hi everyone, this is me with my voice reveal. Oh damn, someone made the joke before I did. Fuck! Oh, we have fun, don't we? Did I do a test stream with this before? Is Em still here, or did she leave? I think she left. Okay, because... Do you think it could be the cable? I hope it's the cable, because if it's the card, I'm gonna be fucking annoyed. Actually, you know what? This wasn't happening until, like, really recently. I don't know what it was. I'll check the power, I'll check the cable. This is fucked up, man. I could go back to using my old sound card, but this thing has so many inputs, you have no idea. Okay, well, I'm not doing the thing that I said I'd be doing anymore, so I might as well stop talking and let you all go back about your business. Have a good weekend, everyone, when your weekend starts. I do look exactly like Viserys, that's right, Vlad. You don't want a Gladys face reveal because in your mind I look like a Sam and Nella character. I'm a little stick figure with a happy little face. That's me. Oh, we're on robot voice time. What the fuck? Okay. Well, this has been fucked. You always picture Breath of the Wild Link for some reason. You know, you're not too far off. Yeah, I'll stop. I've got to fix this, man. This is terrible. Could you imagine if who's a streamer? I don't know any streamers. I mean, I know some like personally, but like imagine if there's sound cards just fucked up on a regular basis. Do I have a ham radio? No, I have a spam radio. Yeah, I think we'll call it there. It's been over an hour. How did I drag this out for over an hour? Ha 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 ha. Okay. We'll be right back. Welcome back, chat. Look at that. Look at the chat on screen. Let's see if the view count works. Nope. Who do I look like? I've been told I sound like Camelworks. I also kind of look like Camelworks. So there you go. I don't know. I don't know Camelworks. So like I think they run in different circles to me. All right. I do sound. That's right. I do. That's right, Andy. I did say that. Jack Black. Is that the girl from Terminator? Ew. She's coming to get you. Wait, hang on. She's coming to get you. This is so intimidating. If you can't laugh at yourself. She's reorienting herself. You're in danger. Why is this funny? Oh, I do need to go to bed. Okay, I'm just gonna let Amelia engulf all of y'all, and then I'll go. Bye, everyone. Amelia shall consume all. Okay. When she goes off screen, I'll end the stream. She's just passing through. She's actually not gonna hurt anyone. Okay. Well, we have fun here. We have fun here. Okay. In the corner, back where you came from. I think it was basically like that. Okay. Sorry about all that, everyone. I'll try to fix it, and I'll see you again soon, hopefully. Seriously, check the drivers. Yeah, I'll uninstall that. I don't have any other devices I can check the cable with, and I don't have any other FireWire cables. Actually, I do have other FireWire cables. I'll try some of those. What else could be happening? So the way this actually works is I run Voicemeeter Banana, which is an incredible. Let me just show you the main monitor. Hello? Okay, cool. Yeah, you gotta hand it to them. That is some impeccable timing. As soon as I start talking about this, it drops out. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, dude, this is fantastic. My sound card is a cheeky little fucker, isn't he? So we have Voicemeeter Banana. and I have a Sapphire Pro 26 in front of me that has my microphones and everything else plugged in. You probably can you? No, you can't hear the keyboard. Okay. I can't. For fuck's sake. I'm just trying to explain the problem. I mean, I don't actually know what's causing the problem. But then I also have, so this is the Sapphire Mix software. You can see this is the microphone coming through. Actually, maybe it'll be easier to see if we go to the second monitor.